Welcome to the 8th grade Math Homework Helper Series. Tonight's homework is EL1, Solutions of Open Sentences in Two Variables. Let's start by taking a look at 1a. For number 1, you're asked to find the missing value in each ordered pair if the y value is twice the x value. So we have 0, and then we have an unknown for the second part of the ordered pair. Keep in mind that x is always the first value and y is always the second value in an ordered pair, and that will never change in any of these problems. So we know that x is 0, we just don't know what y is. So if we look at x being twice the value of y and we set up an equation for that, y equals 2x, then we want to substitute what we do know, which in this case is x. So we have y equals 2 times 0, which then leads us to y equaling 0. So our missing y value for our ordered pair is also 0. So this would be 0, 0. For number 2a, again, we're trying to find the missing value in the ordered pair. And again, x is our first value, which is the unknown. Y we know to be 5. And it says here that the x value is 4 more than the y value. So we could show that as x equals y plus 4. You could also show it as y plus 4 equals x. Either way, it should work out the same. Then we plug in what we do know, which is y equals 5. And we know then that x equals 9. So the missing value for our ordered pair is 9, 5. Now let's take a look at 3, a and b. 3 asks to state whether each ordered pair of numbers is a solution to the sentence. So our sentence is y equals 4x, and our ordered pair that we're given to check is 16, 4, keeping in mind that 16 is x, y is 4. So we substitute what we know into the equation for the variables. So y, which equals 4, equals 4 times x, which is 16. Right away I notice that 4 times 16 is going to be way bigger than 4, so this can't work out. So I can show that 4 is not equal to 4 times 16, and I don't need to solve that to determine this. And I can also then show that the ordered pair of 16, 4 is not a solution for this number sentence. Let's take a look at 3b. The ordered pair we're given this time is 3, 2, and again, the 3 is the x, the y is the 2. And then we substitute those in for the missing variables. So y is 2, so 3 times 2 minus 2 times x, and x is 3, so 2 times 3. So we have 2 times 3, which is 6, minus 6 equals 0. And we can see already this is working out to be true. 0 does equal 0, which means that the ordered pair 3, 2 is a solution for this sentence. Let's check out number 6 now. In all of these next couple of equations, 6 through 9, you're going to write an equation that expresses the relationship between x and y for A, and then B, you're going to find an ordered pair of the solution set of the equation that you wrote for part A. So let's try to figure out an equation first. So number 6, it says that an isosceles triangle whose perimeter is 54 centimeters, it has a base of x centimeters and a measure of each leg is y centimeters. So we don't know. We know what the total is, but we don't know what the sides are. But if you remember, an isosceles triangle has two sides that are the same and one side that is different. So it makes sense that the two sides that are the same would both be y's, and this would be x. So we have 2 y's plus an x equals 54. And we can write the equation that way. And now I simply need to come up with a number for y that when I multiply it times 2, it's less than 54. I'm going to choose 22 because 2 times 22 is going to give me 44. It's a nice easy number to work with. I could have chosen any number that would have kept it below 54 though, so there's many possible answers for y. Now I'm going to go ahead and solve that part of the equation. I have 44 plus x equals 54. Now I could subtract 44 from both sides, isolate the x, but I see automatically that 44 plus 10 is what's going to get me 54. So I have 44 plus 10 equals 54. Now, I need to go back and actually answer the question. So step 1 for me is the equation that I needed. Number 2, I need to do x and then y, and I chose x to be 10, and I chose y to be 22. Please use the solution to these problems to help you answer the additional problems in your homework tonight. Remember, the key to success in math is not only working hard, but working smart.